also what we have seen is a China that has opened up a lot to the world in these 30 years. And that's good for China, but it's also very good for the world that we have a big and open market here in China, not only for producing and selling, but also to develop new technologies. I also see a change here, especially in the last 5 to 10 years, to have more focus on sustainability, more focus on energy optimization, and more focus on water reduction and reuse. I would say the Chinese market is very interesting to be in because of its size. It's a very big market, but it's also a very fragmented market. Here in China, there's a lot of different industries, a lot of new technologies coming from traditional food and beverage with so many people into more high technology with semiconductor production and stuff like that. So it's a very good environment to be in here in China, mainly because the Chinese market is actually a very solid and stable market. It's good for investors to know that you have an open and stable market in China that supports new investment from abroad. So in that sense, it's a very interesting place to be. I see a very strong and developing market here in China. I also see both from government industries that there is a much more focus on quality. There's much more focus on new technology to secure better products for the future, better environment, better focus on reusing water and energy as much as possible. So we have a lot of expectations to China in the coming years, and we are investing heavily here. So very inspiring place to be these years in China. Yes, it's very important for us, the new productive quality forces that is pushed out right now in China, because it's super aligned with our overall strategy in Grundfos to focus on improvements, efficiency and quality in general. We are really developing now, both especially here in China, but also globally, it was what we call clean energy. And clean energy is the energy of the future. So it's everything from energy recoveries, hydrogen production, all these new technologies that will help us to get a more greener world. But in general, I would say our biggest wish is to develop strong, efficient technologies here in China that can help the Chinese people, the Chinese companies, to make a better and greener future together. I'm heading our global industry organization, business development, and we wanted to show more commitment to the Chinese market. And I also wanted to show some personal commitment to make sure that we develop Grundfos in the right way. So I actually moved my office from headquarters in Denmark to Shanghai. So it's a big learning journey for me and my wife here in China. But we are so happy now that we made this decision, and both personally and for the company, I believe it's a very good investment to get closer to China, because China for industry, it's such an important part to be when you want to develop the business here, but also globally. So we hope to be here for the next 3 years in China, and has a lot of expectations to what will happen.